Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gilbert with today's trading action. All right, now the dollar index going back up. The major news, obviously, the Israel strike on Iran nuclear facilities. That's sort of really put the cat amongst the pigeons. Now, we knew there was a bit of unrest in the across the Middle East. UK and US military and personnel were sort of being removed from the area. But then, and what we saw at that stage was just a little bit of tweaking down here on dollar Swiss, like a bit of a safe haven trade, but 10 or 15 points. Dollar yen was down about sort of 20 or 30. And then the news was coming out that things were de-escalating, right? And what a load of crap that was, because once they've striked, oil's sort of rallied, and I know that's pointing down, but I've got the scale inverted here for all those traders that think I'm crazy. Oil's gone up about 10%, taken dollar CAD with it, and the risk off, right? The equity markets, if I just flick over pages here, you'll see the equity markets have been getting sort of pummeled, right? So we've got like a risk off profile. Euro, Aussie, Sterling, Kiwi are lower, right? That's just the impact of this event. Now, it's very hard to get the immediate impact of these geopolitical events. But what we do know is what happened when it did impact, right? So if this de-escalates, and I don't know how quickly it's going to de-escalate, then you do get the reversal happening, right? And we can sort of predict that using our technical analysis, etc. So, but looking at the major currency pairs, right? And if I just come back quickly to the live trade signals, the what we're seeing, right? You got the major currency pairs here, euro and sterling, still bullish, right? And actually, we're actually possibly going to get better levels to get in to a euro and sterling trade. Now, the safe havens, dollar yen and dollar Swiss, both going down at the moment. You'd expect that to reverse, obviously, once this is done. So if you've got euro and sterling going up, right, there's no sign of Aussie and Kiwi, right? They are risk pairs and they are getting absolutely pummeled. So what you're looking at is euro going up against most things, as is sterling, right? And Aussie and Kiwi, wherever you find them, will be going down. So you've got trades or trade flow that you can actually jump on. Now, the economic numbers, are they going to really impact? Not so much today, right? Because this event is so raw in the market. But keep an eye on it. You never know. We've got the final CPI numbers out of Europe and some CAD numbers. But as I said, it's really, this is about the event and trading the sort of technical setups. So if I just wind back, euro and sterling here for the moment, right? So you got euro here, got sterling. These are in uptrends, and they did break higher the other day. Now, what we're getting is a second bite to get into these trades again. I think this is a really good trading opportunity. We will get into an oversold situation shortly, and I think we see a retracement, or just an opportunity to get into this uptrend and ride the wave, right? Like Aussie and Kiwi, yeah, they're the risk pairs, as is dollar CAD. So they're going to be a little bit more volatile, especially to the downside. So probably stay out of trouble there. The safe havens, well, they've already left the building a bit, right? So it's hard to jump into that. But euro and sterling, right, are providing good opportunities. We've got trend lines here. We've got uptrends. And this geopolitical event may be just the thing for us to get into those trades, right? Now, outside of that, I'd be just keeping a very close eye on the live trade signals. They are populating with a huge amount of opportunities, as I said, excuse me, especially on the euro crosses and sterling crosses, right? There's very clear signals. Right at the moment, we're in the thick of it. So as far as momentum goes and the alerts, they aren't exactly lining up, right? Like euro, it's bullish, but on a long-term chart, we're in the sell zone, right? So you know what? That's a bit of a mismatch. We're looking for buy zone signals for the bullish pairs and bearish signals for or in sell zone signals for the bearish pairs, and that's just the way it works, right? So if you're not sure, check the live trade signals watch list. That's where you're going to find the answers. Now, early next week, we'll be lining up the trade setups to focus on. This is going to be for the stable and compliant trader profiles specifically. Now, everyone can join these, but I just want to run through some of those components. And let me just get the Discord there. And for those traders who are already members, Don't forget, get your trader profile assessment done, and it's going to make trading easier for you. You'll understand what trading opportunities you should be looking for, and which ones you should attack, and which ones you should leave alone, right? As well as give you trade plans and structure for your trading. So it's going to be it's a pretty good thing, right? We've already rolled it out. Traders are happy, and to me, it's going to make our job of coaching and guiding traders through the markets, just looking for the best opportunities, so much easier. All right, guys, that's it for me. I mean, Iran, Israel, you'd think they'd had enough, but they just can't get enough of beating each other up. So let's just see what happens. You've got to think Iran are going to do something a little bit crazy, but anyway, stranger things have happened. Focus on euro and sterling. That's where the cash is, I believe. All right, guys, have a good one. All the best. Cheerio.